Peaks of Year begins humbly. Your mountaineering journey kicks off. Peaks of Year begins humbly. Your mountaineering journey kicks off on a small, humble stone. But don't let that fool you. Soon enough, you're dangling from an overhanging crux, clinging on for dear life, while ground below you becomes a distant memory, and the only thing. Peaks of Year begins humbly. Your mountaineering journey kicks off on a small, humble stone, but don't let that fool you. Soon enough, you're dangling from an overhanging crux, clinging on for dear life, while the ground below you becomes a distant memory, and the only thing that's certain is your imminent demise. In this physics-driven climbing adventure, the higher you go, the shakier your hands become. By the time you're halfway up, you'll be gripping on your mouse so tightly, you'll be filling a worker's comp faster than a Minecraft PvP Pro in 1.8.9. Each peak presents a challenge so intense that your mouse and wrist may soon be candidates for some kind of mountain climbing. Each peak presents a challenge so intense that your mouse and wrist may soon be candidates for some kind of mountain climbing therapy hotline. Now let's talk about game feel. Ever played a first-person shooter and noticed that satisfying gun sway as you move, the subtle head bob that makes you feel like you're really into action? Well, Peaks of Year does this, but with climbing, and instead of bullets, you've got sweaty palms, aching fingers, and the constant looming And instead of bullets, you've got sweaty palms, aching fingers, and instead of bullets, you've got sweaty palms, aching fingers, and the constant looming question, why am I doing this to myself? Imagine this. You're in VR, scared of heights, perched voraciously on the edge of a cliff, your virtual hands are trembling. And it's not just the game physics, it's you. You feel every gust of wind, every rickety creak of a rusty wind vane, and every heart-pounding grip on a rain-slicked hold. The sound design, from the howling winds to the subtle hum of your own panicked breathing, makes Peaks of Year one of the most stress-inducing yet thrilling immersive experiences in gaming. Forget roller coasters, conquering a peak in Peaks of Year brings an overwhelming surge of joy, relief, and sheer disbelief that you actually made it. It's the gaming equivalent of skydiving, only you're doing it from the comfort of your chair while simultaneously developing a profound fear of both heights and your mouse. In Peaks of Year, progression isn't just a straight line, it's a vertical one. You start with